Maybe you're not as unattractive as you think, and maybe no, you don't need to change your entire wardrobe or do a better skincare routine. Maybe the only thing that you really need right now is to stop being so exhausted. If you feel like you need a glow up, it might be time to question yourself. Is it just tiredness? Because tiredness can really quiet your beauty, drain your eyes, change your entire appearance, and make you believe that this is you that you are looking into the mirror when the only thing you're looking is tiredness, exhaustion, and sometimes it's hidden. You don't even see that you are tired because you compensate with sugar, with anything, work, but your face is here to remind you it's time to take care of that tiredness. And that will be the glow up. So if this is you and you recognize yourself, this video will be your blueprint to take your beauty back. Let's dive in. Tiredness is really sneaky because it doesn't just live in your body as just tiredness. It impacts and shows on your face, on your skin, on your mood, on your food choices. It sneaks into your life and you suddenly see your beauty fading, your face aging, and you need more and more time and money and purchases to cover the mess. But the more time, energy, and money you put into it, and the more tired you are, and it adds to your mental load, and in the end, it's continue to impact you as tiredness, exhaustion, mental charge, and you end up even more tired and even more with this belief that you have to do it all, and it's so hard to do it all, and how other women are doing it all, and why there is this pressure on women to always be perfect, and why can't you be perfect, and why other women seems to be able to be perfect and do it all. But babe, breathe. It's not actually genetic. It's really mainly that you didn't deal with your tiredness in the first place and you kept building upon it, trying to cover the pimples, trying to cover the blemish, trying to cover the underbags, that cream there, that concealer there, that thing to purchase there, this style there, trying to do it all. Yes, you are trying to do it all, but you don't have to. Just take care of why your body is showing you those signs first. It's not flaws from you. It's not lack of money for buying the perfect product. It's really just your body talking to you. And the 1000 things that you think is wrong about you, your look, your binge eating, the fact that you look ugly on photos, all of those 1000 problems that you think you have, they are actually probably one problem: tiredness, undealt with tiredness. But first, we need to understand, why are you so tired? Only then we will know what to do about it. I'm sure on the surface, your tiredness makes total sense to you. And you are like, Cora, of course I'm tired. I have this and that and that. I have that project. I like this and that and that. I like money, so I need to work more. I like time, so I need to do that. I like support, so I need to do that. Of course, I'm tired. I'm sure there is a very clear reason for you why you are tired, and your brain makes you believe that there is no way around that. And yes, there are some specific times in your life where you have to deal with a little bit of tiredness. When you just had a baby, when you build a project, and in the first months you need to really put put it all on it, and this kind of moments, of course. But you know what? In those moments, you will feel totally okay with it because you will know why you do it and why it's happening, and that there is a deadline to it. But the worst is internalized exhaustion, accepted tiredness, where you feel like, okay, I'm tired and this is just who I am. It's becoming your identity. And you are not seeing anymore that this is not you. This is something that came on top of you. And you are not even seeing that even though the reason makes sense, the deeper layer doesn't. What is creating that clear and obvious reason doesn't make so much sense. Okay, you don't have enough rest, or you don't have enough support, or you have too much work, and so you are, as a result, a little bit exhausted. Okay, but why? Go deeper. Why is it that your life right now is without support? Why is it that your life right now is without rest? Why is it that your life right now is with too much work? Because if you question yourself and if you dare to go deeper, you'll realize that you can actually take your power back. And that it's not just about doing too much, carrying too much, lacking too much, but it's about the internal fear and conditionings that you have. The fear of disappointing others. Or maybe you see your value only when you achieve success, and until then, you don't rest. Maybe it's hard for you to say no because it's linked to some trauma responses for you. Maybe you are stuck in the nice girl identity or the strong girl identity, the one holding things together, the one always pushing forward, the one who can do it all. All the things that you might carry since childhood of perfectionism, people pleasing, believing that rest is weakness. So you're gonna have to dive deep and figure out why is it that you are tired? And why is it that this why is happening? Okay, why are you working too much? Why do you lack support? And you cannot say, I don't know, because deep down, you know. So, this is the kind of thing that we can work together in a one on one session, for example, in my coaching sessions. But you can also do it by yourself. You can figure out what's happening. Just take a moment on it. And if you need help, of course, I'm here. Once you figure out a little bit, or you at least reflect on it, because sometimes you just need to let your mind at rest and maybe in a dream or one day you will be walking and looking at the trees and the answer will come clear to your mind that, oh my god, I didn't see that about me. I didn't see that I was so fearful of people saying no or me saying no to people or whatever because this and that and that. At some point, the answer will come. It will be clear, and you will understand. Yes, I have too much work, and so I'm tired, but I don't have to take on so much work. I don't have to, you know? But right now, your brain thinks that you have to, and that this tiredness is not something that you added, it's something that's part of you and that you need to accept. And so it's using coping mechanisms, but it's not helping. And you can see it on your face, you can see it on your beauty, you can see it on your attractiveness, not just as a being a bombastic woman, but attractiveness as in, do people feel good around you? Do people feel attracted to be around you, to offer you some opportunities to work with you, to share with you? And you can also start to reflect on how is this tiredness expressing itself, because there are different types of tiredness. Is it a mental tiredness? Do you feel like drained? Don't have a space to think about anything else? Is it a physical tiredness, like it's really hard to wake up in the morning because your body is so sore? You just want to sit on the couch and you cannot even walk. Is it an emotional tiredness? Are you about to cry in the first thing that will happen? Are you about to explode? Are you about to completely being depressed? Are you feeling lonely? Are you feeling like sick of everything and everyone? Is it a spiritual tiredness? Do you feel like there is no purpose in your life? There is no reason to wake up in the morning. There is no project. There is nothing that you foresee in the near future. Or is it a seasonal tiredness? With the change of season, it's normal that the body is trying to readjust, and you can feel a tiredness which is a mix of everything. You feel slow, you feel mentally drained, you feel your body is sore, you feel a little bit of lack of purpose and everything at the same time. And it's cold and it's gray and you are a little bit depressed. Maybe it's a mix of some of them. Just try to reflect on what's happening exactly, because when you will reflect on it, you will start to look at it instead of trying to compensate for it with other things. You will just look at it. You will be like, okay, I see you. And your body will stop trying to like fight and express it even more for you to see, because you are here and you see, okay, I see, I'm tired because I'm saying yes all the time. And so I have too much on my plate. And I do that because I'm scared of disappointing people. And it's result of tiredness in my body and my mind and even emotional. I see it. I see what I'm doing. I see the result of what I'm doing. and I'm ready to change. I'm ready to write another story for myself. I deserve better. I want my shine back, my radiance. I know that this is not me. I've lost myself, but I'm ready. I'm ready to take my life back and take my beauty back. So now, if you reach that point, I'm here for you. Let's dive into what you can actually do to recall your energy back. First is a mindset shift. That's why it's important to really discover the reason of your behaviors. You know, what you're embodying right now has a root reason, and when you can find it, it's easier to change. Because if you just want to change the behavior, it will always be recreated and it will be a struggle for you to act differently. But if you understand that, oh, I act like this because I believe that, but this is actually ridiculous to believe that. It's ridiculous to think that people will stop loving me because I will say no to something. It's ridiculous to believe that X, Y, and Z. And so I don't need to have that behavior. I don't need to have those compensation behaviors or this and that because I don't believe that anymore. So it's not creating that behavior anymore. So, first is understanding and mindset shift and being conscious, even if you don't see the full truth and the full script going on in your head, it's okay. But be mindful, be aware of the way you interact, the way you respond, the way you move into this world, and you act and you decide. And most of the time, we think we need to do more, but doing more will result in more hustle, and your feeling of exhaustion will not go. Most of the time, in that case, you need to think, what should I stop doing? What can I stop doing? What can I say no to? What can I accept to let go and be okay with it? Second is lifestyle practices. I studied Ayurveda amongst other things, and it's really incredible the change that you can have in your life by just changing your lifestyle routines and all of that. And by that, I'm not meaning buying a bunch of products and changing your routines as a new skincare and all of that. Even if you want to do that, it's okay, it's perfectly fine. Do it if you have the time. If you are tired, it might be not the place where you can start. Lifestyle practices, and once again, it's not always to add something. It can be that, but it's most of the time to stop doing things. Stop watching your phone at night when you know that you will wake up and being so tired. Stop binge eating when you know you're gonna feel bloated and awful and tired and your body will struggle to dealing with all that crap. It's things that you need to stop doing. Once again, it's easier to start with the mindset because it will help you in the process. I will share something that I'm using these days, and I started using the sentence just boring is the new sexy. And I tell myself that, and just telling me that helps me in my behavior and lifestyle patterns in what I need right now. Okay, maybe it's not your case. We all have different circumstances, conditionings, and we need to transcend different things. For me, I need to transcend the fact that a good life is a boring life. Anyway, maybe that will be another video. But I think beauty is also linked with boring, to be honest. And it makes me rediscover anyway, it's another video. I'm telling myself boring is the new sexy. Boring is the new sexy. And I'm walking and I'm eating healthy, I'm doing my routine, and it's easier just because I'm not thinking like, oh, all of this is boring and I don't want to be boring. I want to be boring because boring is sexy and I want to be sexy. So the power of just some mindset shifts, some sentences, and it's not like some random uh, positive thinking like today everything is good, I'm good, I eat healthy because I'm my favorite person, I love myself. It's not a robotic positive thinking and positive affirmations. It's really just, what do you need right now? What do you need to believe right now? What is it that you believe that actually makes your life and your face and your beauty and your appearance and everything horrible and under what you actually deserve? What is this serving you? So in the lifestyle practice, what you can do is sleeping more. Honestly, it's so stupid when you think about it, but most of the time it's the last thing that we do, and it's the easiest thing. Just sleep more. Just sleep more. Just go to bed earlier. find a good routine where you can go to bed earlier and feel good about yourself. I know that I don't have that, but I have friends and sometimes my husband having this, that there is something called revenge night procrastination or something like that. And it's when you want at night to take the time that you didn't take during the day. And so you end up going to bed super late, but just because you wanted to enjoy that time frame for yourself and do exactly what you wanted to do. And then you wake up in the next morning completely tired and you continue that circle. So for that, you need first, like we say, to understand what's happening inside of you. Okay, maybe I don't like my job. And so when I come back at night at home, I want to enjoy myself and I don't want to go to bed directly and then wake up and do the same routine. In that case, the problem is your job. And it's okay if you cannot quit your job right now, but you need to start making a plan toward that. And making that plan will give you this extra energy that you are looking for. Make a plan. Decide, how am I gonna quit that job? What am I gonna do to quit that job? What I can do with my life? What I want to do with my life? Let's make some plans. Let's make some lists. Let's make some whatever you like. Let's make some audio to myself. Let's make some ideas list. Whatever. Start to work upon that so your body understand that, okay, right now we are a little bit tired, or right now we are a little bit doing what we don't want to be doing, but believe me, I'm here for you, I'm working on it, we are together in this. And your body will react completely differently. Even with the same level of tiredness and obligation, it will react differently because you start to be aware and you start to be present and you start to be there for yourself, not waiting that you will play the lotto and the lottery and you will win some money and all your problems will go away. And this is what I love about beauty, that everyone think it's so superficial. But when you really look at yourself, and especially just your face, when you look at your face, it's telling you all that you need to do to change, improve your life, to become the person and to reveal yourself to what's truly in stock for you. So, anyway, this is a big topic, but check your lifestyle practices. Are you going to bed late? Are you lacking of sleep? Are you watching your phone too much? What is happening? And of course, this is not the problem. The problem is why you are doing that, why you are going to bed too late, why you are not sleeping enough, why you are not. Why you are looking at your phone too much. Okay, the why is more important, but you can check in your lifestyle and adjust there, and it will really improve your tiredness. The point is never to be perfect. There are days where I scroll too much, there are days where I don't sleep enough. Okay, the point is not to be perfect, the point is to be aware. The point is to know what's going on with you at all point in time, and then use your body and food to fill your body in a way that will also help. So this could be another totally other video, but I'm not in this channel to tell you about healthy snacks and these kind of things. But if that interests you, actually, I could do a video about it because it's also changed my beauty to understand my body and what it needs. So tell me if you want a video like this. If you don't, I will not do it because it's not really part of my channel. But if you are interested, I can find a way to talk about it, and I think it could be interesting. So just let me know in the comments. It will depend on you. But just nourish your body as if you were your friend, not your enemy, not your controlling parent, just a friend, you know, just someone who wants good for himself or herself. Just start to move your body, not because you force yourself to go to the gym, but just reflect on what would, if I imagine my life in 3 years from now and I'm in my perfect lifestyle, what I imagine that person to do. And I know that for me, when I reflected on that, I was in a moment where I was pushing myself to go to the gym like 5 times. I was trying to go every day. And then when I reflected on it, I was like, is my best version, like the version that I imagine being in 3 years from now, in the body that I really like, in the face that I really like, in the feelings that I really like, is this person really going to the gym every single day? No, not for me. It might be for you, but for me, it was like, hell no. This person is living her life, being creative, creating some things, doing some videos, having her lifestyle, going to yoga and Pilates because she likes that feminine energy, and that's it. And I started going to just yoga and Pilates. And you know what? My body transformed because it's a question of awareness and presence with yourself. Especially when, as a woman, we learn to be like controlling parents to ourselves. Do that, don't do that, go there, don't go there, put your hair like this, not like this. They like that, they don't like that. And we start controlling ourselves in our own mind. Okay, you need to go to the gym. Okay, this is not enough. You need to go 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. Breathe, babe. Just breathe. It doesn't have to be so difficult. Eat what feels good. Move the way it feels good. Don't let your mind tell you that, oh, if I could do whatever I want, I would not move my ass from my couch. This is not true. You might do that for 3 months, and after 3 months, I promise you, you will want to move. And same with food. You might eat fries and ketchup for 2 months, and I swear to you, after that, your body will be like, girl, please give me something nourishing. So don't let your brain lie to yourself. You want what's good for you. Deep down, you really do. And you need to find that voice back. And it's not in the voice of control. It's not in the voice of, okay, what should I eat? At what time? When? It's in the voice of, okay, if I'm here for myself, if I want the best for myself, if I become my friend again, what would feel good? What would be the best option? And if you cannot be your friend, because I know for me it was difficult to switch from that controlling parenting voice to the being my friend. I wanted to be my friend, but I didn't know how to be my friend. And so I started to talk to myself as a loving parent, talk to his child. And I started being like, oh, do you want some chocolate? Okay, let's finish your plate. And when you finish, I swear we can have a little piece of chocolate. Yes, I know it's hard, but vegetable will be so good for you. Just try it. Okay, try it. And if you don't want to finish, it's totally okay. You don't have to finish your plate. I was talking to myself like that, sometimes even out loud. Oh, I know that you want a croissant right now. But look, it's time for breakfast. There is something ready at home. Let's have a breakfast all together. And then afternoon we can sit and we can have a coffee and a croissant, of course. And arriving in the afternoon, I didn't want that croissant anymore because I didn't really want the croissant. I wanted to escape from my reality. I wanted the sugar boost. I wanted that energy. But love is also an energy. Love will also boost you from the inside. So bring that to yourself. Not in a way that I need to love myself, but in a way that I want to love myself because it feels good and it's nice. And I can finally rest. So mindset, lifestyle, food, and body, those are the three pillars. I can maybe talk about it more in another video. Tell me what is more interesting to you, sorry. Those are totally enough to really release this exhaustion that you've been holding. And what I want you to understand with that video, the most important is that if you don't feel pretty right now, if you don't feel attractive right now, if you don't feel your best right now, it doesn't always mean that it's time for a complete makeover, complete wardrobe change, complete new product for your skincare routine. Reach for rest, reach for nourishment, reach for truth, spiritual connection, awareness, understanding yourself, being present with yourself. Babe, you got this. See you in the next one.